Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Stellaris. We are playing as the Wulven Pack. We are extending our claws to get ever closer to killing off the Hulfir consortium, who of course are in our way. We are the rightful rulers of this place, and they will be trampled, they will be eaten, they will be defeated. We have 3 planets, and I realize here on Quam we actually have another planet that we can colonize. So maybe we should. Let's build ourselves another colony ship on our home base. We have the minerals for it, so doing it is a pretty good idea. So while we are at it, let's have a look. Yes, we can develop more power plants. As well, the energy shortage is becoming slightly chronic, so I figured let's go for it. Also another anomaly, impressive structures litter Xeris Tree's surface, practically begging for some archaeological work. Let's do this, there's no risk to it anyway. So, nearly using a power plant over here. Then we develop this one into another power plant as well. I think we actually just might want to move some wolves over. Mining to minerals is less important than working on some power. Also, maybe we should just swap these around so we work on the 4 power now and get a future power from future wolves. That sounds like a very good match. Also, we have our fleets in Adanir. Let's merge them. Yes, we have 16 ships again, just to replace the one that we lost before. Also, a lot of stuff happened, so we managed to fully survey Xeris. We're doing some investigations there. We have the anomaly, and our fleet has been repaired. So, let's look for trouble. Yumla, go over there. We found alien vessels. Not really specific about what kind of alien vessels, but we found alien vessels. So send in the armada and deal with them. Edik, the monolith. The Xeris Tree is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall centotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical, it must surely be fictional. Surely. So, let's see. Imagine them for the archives. So that's gonna get us a bunch of engineering research. Yes, they are beautiful. Make digital reproductions of the monoliths widely available in our empire. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if that's gonna have some kind of repercussions that we will end up as monolith worshipping wolves or something. So, instant gratification or unpredictable future results. I think I'm gonna go with this. They are beautiful. We are completely fascinated by the artistry. I mean, we are savage. We are just completely fascinated by them. The annotated reproductions of the monolithic imagery found on Xeris 3 prove immensely popular in the Wulven Pack. Many citizens state that the fantastical annals have completely changed how they feel about aliens. Intriguing. Wow, 6 pops gain the Xenophile ethic. Interesting. So let's have a look at demographics. Communal, strong, rapid readers, slow learners. Doesn't list that all of us have a Xenophile. Right. So that's actually going to be specific pops on specific planets now that are Xenophiles then. Cool. So these are xenophiles, so that means they have less xenophobia, less afraid of aliens.
Construction complete.
This one doesn't have it. This have it. This doesn't. This does. So it's just spread throughout our empire, and that's how we gain a variety of people within our empire. So we continue building stuff in our edge planets here. We currently have a positive energy flow, which is good. Also, hostile fleet. Ooh. More. Actually, yeah, these are space amoebas. So let's history repeat itself. We will defeat the amoebas. Probably gonna lose a ship, but we make enough money that it's not an issue. Also, we've completed the research of genome mapping, so we make more food. And our leaders last 10 years longer. And as you can see, we have been playing for 22 years, almost 23 years, so time does fly. Let's see, dense jungle removal, dangerous wildlife removal, more ships, regenerative hulls. This is a relatively cheap option, but we don't need it yet. So let's go with dense jungle removal. Just to... oh, that was an anomaly that I clicked away. 2% risk of failure. Scanning the star unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Its small size and high velocity make it difficult for our sensors to isolate. Let's research. We have fleet combat. We are facing off against the amoebas again. And we do have an orbit, a corvette that's being damaged quite a bit. We killed... We lost one, and one is nearly kaput. Which is as it was before. And that means we have another planet for, or another area for resource surveying. Survey the system. Excellent. And we have 500 spare minerals. This is going pretty well, I have to say. So we are still building our colony ship. Let's have a look in Bontargi's Citadel. We can queue up. We need a spaceport module. Ah, we can pick it. A projectile defense. We can build a spaceport. It's going to cost 360 minerals. But after that, we gain a lot of benefits from it because we can add modules to it. We can build ships there. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. So we are constructing mining stations still. Probability conundrum. We have gotten a report from Science Officer J. 3. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star Astarte. Most peculiar. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it has managed to find its way into close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. Either we don't ask questions or we investigate. For now, we are intrigued by the spinning thingy. So, investigate. Let's see, what are we currently... Are we doing the project here? Ah, we just added to the back of the queue. Or actually, no, research it now. Then we a research project, yes. After that, let's queue up the rest of the system for surveying. And then we will pick our next target. Also, we have a colony ship. We haven't identified... Oh, we have. We have identified Ziris. We have already safeguarded Quam. We haven't in Ziris. So if we go here, colonize it. Wow, this is pretty good. Hey, mountain ranges. I think we are dense jungle, toxic kelp. Let's see. This is a food tile. This would get boosted by building it here, then we have 4 food instantly available. But afterwards we miss our adjacency bonus. So I think this is probably going to be the best one that we have that this way we don't lose any adjacency bonuses. Even though at first it's gonna suck because we don't get any bonuses. Well, we are expanding. It's a bit out of the way, but it will give us another foothold over here. And then we can just expand from here, do some more mining and good stuff. So how are we in terms of power? Their naval capacity is inferior to us. That's good. Wow, we can build up to 28 now. Ah, so we have a lot of pops, so we can build from that. We got spaceports, we just a base of 5. Negative balance again. We repaired our fleet. We probably want to replenish. Because our limit is now so high, we might as well just build 3 of them. Just to get an even bigger armada. And just dominate space. I think we're actually just gonna go to war soon. Whether we are superior or not, I think we should just do it. So there's debris in Joomla, so after we are done, we probably should just go to the Joomla system and research it and then survey the system. And I wonder, is there more in Hulfir? That's over there. Ah, okay, so that's why it was queued up. We don't have access to the system. Interesting. Who gained a level? Our scientist, James T, has leveled up. Level 3 scientist. Excellent. Faster research. Just double check what we got recently. Okay, nothing for combat. Alright, fair. That's very fair. So how are we doing over here? 4 months until we have our spaceport done. That's good. How is this planet going? Ooh, we got 5 space foxes. Or space wolves, actually. Not foxes, wolves. They are way more ferocious. So, this is going to be a proper administration building as well. Which means we can start improving tiles around us. We are always having issues with power, so we might as well wait until we are done before we start upgrading it. Yes, I have to remember that. Yes, we're just sciencing the heck out of this. Here we are, yep, getting into range of the colony ship. That's also good. We have 17 ships here, almost 18. See, we're almost done here with the final corvette. That's gonna get us to an army size 18.
Construction complete.
Worth 624 points. Their fleet is now inferior, so that should definitely give us an edge. So they have a system over here, so let's send our armada to Janna over here. And then from here we charge them into Ulkat. And we have a negative balance again. Well, I don't really care. Also, we are currently settling a planet. We are generating even more surplus minerals. I think we are doing pretty good. So, let's declare war. Hulfir Consortium. Communicate. Let's see, declare war. Also, we can... Cool, you can also insult them. So, what do we want? Do we want to vassalize them? Do we want them... we want...
Construction complete.
Let's see, add war goals. Ah, you just dragged them. Okay. So one option is to vassalize them. Then they become subservient to us and eventually we can just completely integrate them into our empire. And while they are vassalized, they'll probably give us a portion of their power. We can also ask them to cede some planets to us, or we can liberate them and then become neutral. I think we're gonna vassalize them. That seems pretty good. So, let's go to war. What happens? Ah, Olivier Renaudat is now a level 3 scientist. Cool. Okay. War has been declared. They respond. We are not surprised. In fact, we expected this sooner. You will find that our forces are ready for you. Okay. So, in the bottom now we see that we have 0% war progress. We are the attackers, they are the defenders. And... cool. We have some negotiation options. Cool. This is way streamlined from what Europa Universalis 4 did with the wars. So, let's charge into the Ulkat system. Also, our constructor is now done. We have a mountain of minerals. But also... Aziris is soon to be ours. Let's see, Void Clouds, we don't really care. So... is this going to be in our area? It's soon going to be, but not yet. So I think for now there is nothing to build. Interesting. You just. Oh, actually, we have science there. Oh, did I miss that? We have science. Okay, put up a research outpost there, and then we should be good. That will occupy you for a little bit. Bontarki's Citadel actually has a spaceport with a defense module, and we can choose to build an observatory or upgrade it to a level 2 and add ourselves an assembly or a corvette assembly yards. For now, let's build an observatory. It's going to cost 1 energy credit to maintain, but it's going to boost our sensor radius plus our science output, which means it's even more worthwhile to develop this planet into something that's actually pretty useful. So, build ourselves a basic science lab. Do the same over there. Yeah, we have some minerals. Let's build ourselves a mining network and build another science lab over there. That's gonna keep us busy for a while. We still can't do much against the native wildlife. So let's track what our fleet is gonna be doing. How is our war gonna last? So let's invade 18 corvettes. It looks like a lot. We'll see if it's enough. So they have some mining stations that we can wreck. They have a fleet over there, it seems like. It's just a defensive... Oh, this is a wormhole. Let's actually take out their wormhole base. So then we cripple their movement. Okay, so we use warp drives. So we can our ships have warp drives on board, and they use that to just accelerate them really rapidly between systems. They use wormholes, so they actually create their own stable wormholes between systems, and they need wormhole stations to actually make this happen. So if we wreck this, it's gonna cripple their ability to actually get here and support us. Also, for them it's harder to get to us, I was gonna say, if I didn't actually see this one here. So if we wreck the base, it also means that they probably use this wormhole base to actually get to us. So if we just follow them, we can wreck them. And we might lose a military base or maybe even 2, I don't know. But we can just catch up to them afterwards and just completely take them out. We have the mobility advantage in this war, I think. So let's go. This should not have a lot of damage on it. Military power is 0.25. It's gonna bore us to death, basically. So we wrecked it. So let's get out and get ourselves over to Guam or Quam. to attack this one. So that's now currently our target. They're actually going for our colony of Dolga's Spring, which is less than stellar. No pun intended.
Research complete.
So this could actually be painful, because we don't really have a lot of defenses here. What's happening here? Okay, so they're bombarding us. But we seem to have a lot of planetary fortifications. We have 1600 points, and they don't do a lot of damage. Also, our armada just arrived. This is war. Okay, we have developed the tech of specialized combat computers. So let's find something else to research. Ooh. Research alternatives. That means we, rather than 3 options, we get 4 options to choose from, which is pretty cool. Sentinel point defenses. So if they use missile-based weapons, we can put these on our ships to counter them. Potentially interesting. It is the cheapest option, so actually go with it. Also, we now have better attack. Combat computers. So, do more damage or become even nimbler. So we currently have a pretty good chance to dodge, 20%. This way we get 30% chance to dodge and more hull points, so we can just outlast our opponents. Alternatively, if we go aggressive, we just deal more damage. We fire faster, and when we hit harder. Damage, 7 damage per second. Alternatively, it's 6.38. I'm actually in favor of the defensive option. We are nimble, we are wolves. The evasive traits, they do appeal to me. So let's save this. Then when we build new ships, they're going to be the right time. We should absolutely devastate them. And they didn't really inflict a lot of damage. So this is just going to slowly regenerate over time, I believe. Oh, actually, we should assign governors to our planets. But that's going to be for another time. War. Yes, I keep changing subject. So they have shields, we have shields. They have lasers, we don't. We have projectiles, and we completely wreck their faces.
Situation log updated.
And they used a panic or emergency retreat to get out. And they left some debris behind. So we are gonna go after them and just chase them. Interestingly, because I've targeted them, we actually know where they went and we are just pursuing them. We didn't really take a lot of damage to the hull. There's just 2 ships that took slight hull damage, and for the rest it was just the shields. And I did see some of their ships explode. So far it seems good. But that's the interesting thing about wormholes. You do just teleport to any target within range.
Construction complete.
Let's see. It's not in our range just yet. Let's see, how are we doing over here? We have a proper planetary administration. Does that also mean that we can build ourselves a spaceport? Yes, we have the minerals for that. Let's do it. Do it. Oh, we could have actually had a look here at the combat to see how it was going. And our fortifications have been repaired. That's good as well. So this is going to be a basic science lab to science the heck out of it. This is another mine. Build a mine. We don't have minerals. Alright, and that's gonna be good. Also, I was mentioning something about recruiting more governors, weren't I? Yes. So, planet summary. Change governor. We recruit a governor. So, leader recruitment cost, I don't really care about that. Leader lifespan, that's pretty good. Or agrarian upbringing, more food, and it's cheaper to build hydroponic farms. Well, this is pretty good for a new colony. So, welcome. Let's see. That's Limathar. Also, let's actually quickly look up the list of people who left nice comments on my YouTube channel. And pick a random person for the new role. And that person is going to be Alina. So, Alina, welcome. You are now the governor of our colony. Also, speaking of leaders, actually we want you on the other planet. So Alina, you please move over here. And then Bontargi's Citadel, we get you another. So we only have the choice of resilient or cheap. Let's go with resilient. And you are not Tetran, you are instead Nexus, a cool one. Welcome to Stellaris. You are now one of our governors. So, and we are limited in how many leaders we can have. We can currently have up to 8. There are some research options that allow you to get more. But right now this is all we have. Also, we have some research projects. So how are we? We have a couple of them queued up. So for now, queue up a research project here as well. It might teach us a thing or two about the technologies our opponents use. Also, let's have a quick look. Under physics, right? Lasers. They have armor penetration. So lasers ignore armor. So if we were to focus our defenses on armor, it would be mostly negated. So in this case, the fact that we are going for shields rather than armor is actually to our advantage, because it wouldn't have helped us otherwise. And I think we are doing all the other things already. So let's track our fleet. Our shields have regenerated. We are ready for war. So I think we're going for the arcade system. Let's just continue our assault. We will draw the enemy to us. We will just wreck their colonies. How are things going so far? Is there any score? There's no war score, no nothing. Or did we... It might be that we actually managed to not kill anything that I just thought I did. So for now, let's wreck some mining stations. That's a relatively cheap thing to do. And after that we go after their planet. And their construction ship just left. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. So far, nothing. Good. Accelerate time a little bit. Just make it go fast. Make time go faster.
Colony established.
Colony established. Okay, let's quickly jump over here on the surface. Yeah, let's build a frontier clinic over there. We can't clear jungle yet. We can't clear mountains yet. Volcanoes are a bit tricky. Wildlife? Yeah, we can't clear anything yet. Okay, fair. Let's continue the war.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, that's a fight with a mining station. Yeah, this is a bit one-sided.
Situation log
Boom.
updated.
Next. We took slight shield damage, and that has been repaired already.
Hostile fleet engaged.
The fact that we get dodgier with every research upgrade is also very good.
Situation log updated.
Excellent.
Special project.
Special project completed. We have tried everything in order to find out how the ceramic pots ended up in stellar orbit. Maybe we're all crazy. Maybe it does not even exist. Guess what? We tried calculating around those facts as well. We are done. There's nothing more we can do here. The only plus side to this is that we had tons of time to spend on philosophical and economical questions, when we could not stomach to keep investigating that damned thing. Why? 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 Okay, I think our researcher gave up. Embrace the futility of life's questions. Influence gained 150. We are now more than 800 influence. That's pretty good. Also, more things to special projectize,
Complete.
if that's a word. A starter system has been completely researched. And we are now besieging the planet, I think. Ah, here. We are not particularly set up for bombardment. We are currently doing light bombardment. Let's see. Defending armies will not regenerate health, and there's a small chance each month that the pop dies. Heavier bombardments. Pops are locked to unemployment and pop growth is halted. Okay, so the more aggressive we are, the more damage is going to inflict. Let's see, let's have a quick look at... Yeah, let's see. That looks like a construction ship, actually. What are you doing? Are you building a wormhole there so you can get to me? I don't think I like that very much. I don't think I like it at all. Adnor, spaceport. Yes, let's build ourselves a couple of corvettes. And send them over to act as sentinels for Quam. Just to keep out the construction riffraff while we are busying ourselves with bombardments. Actually, we can just split off. Let's see, 1, 2. Actually, just the ones that took damage. That might be a better idea. So that's even. Let's see. You are actually at full health. You are at full health. Okay, so we have Armada 3. That is the full health one. We can just merge that one back into our main fleet. And then we have Armada 2 that we can send off to Quam to kill that blasted constructor. And the extra ships are going to be useful nonetheless. So let's get back into the fight. And have Armada 3 here just join up. Okay, so merge those. Yes, so actually now this is Armada 3 rather than Armada 1 or 2, but it doesn't really matter. Idea still stands. We are currently bombarding. Let's see, there's directly controlled planets. We can effectively control 5 planets. After that we have to set up sectors, I believe, that we can assign to governors to manage for us. Okay, we just built another ship in Ardenir. Let's send that one over to Quam as well. Fight that one. There. Unemployment. We have an unemployed pops. Consider putting them to production use by clearing surface tiles or constructing buildings for them to work. In Dologa Spring. Ah, cool. So we can build a useful tile here. So, mineral, food or energy. I think we can... let's actually build some food here. Let's build a hydroponics farm. Then the future pop is gonna go there. And you are gonna provide us with power. And I think for now we are done with constructions. So turn the speed back to fast. Once this one gets out of warp stasis, we can take out... Okay, so this one warped away. It's not actually going to Zedron. It went somewhere else, but that's okay. The important thing is that we did push them back. So you go to Quam. So they do want Quam for some reason. Also, we have our small fleet here that we can now actually park in a Dologa Springs upkeep. For some rest and relaxation. Or some repairs. Wait, what? Where are you going? To Adanir. Are we still building the spaceport here? It will be finished in 1 month. Okay, then that's okay. Then you can just go there. Keep you back as some reserves. While we go back to our armada, I want to complete the bombing this episode.
Complete.
We are doing a pretty good job with the bombing though. We have another fleet in Adanir, which we want to send over to Dologa Spring. Just have everybody reconvene here while we continue attacking. Ulkat is nearly bombed. We have a 12% war score. How does it see? Ooh, we had a space battle that we get 4 points from. And we are currently blockading Ulkat 3. We also gain points for that. And we are currently spending more than we make. How are things going? Ticking down, ever still. We have analyzed the amoeba debris. Amoeba breeding program 10% extra, regenerative hull 10% extra, and society research progress. Ships been repaired. And Indigo's Reach has finished building stuff. Also, we have completely stripped the planet of its planetary fortifications. So I wonder, is there a... Are we still bombarding them now? We are. So we still have a chance of just bombarding some pops out of existence. Okay. Let's go to limited bombardments. Hit them harder. An ancient orbital space yard drifts in silence above this world. It has suffered significant battle damage, and entire sections of the facility are missing. Well, we can research it, there's almost no risk. And that's the anomaly, okay. So, let's see. Quam Fleet 1, 2 and 3. Let's merge you all up. That's a 4-ship fleet that has been fully repaired. Let's actually just upgrade you as well. At Dologa Spring, which now actually has a base. Cool. David, a scientist, has gained a level 3. So, did we nuke him to the Stone Age yet? No, we didn't.
Construction complete.
Okay, we have inactive buildings in Pontoki's Citadel. Okay, we just built some future things. Also, we have better ships now. Well, they can stand guard. We don't need all the firepower over here. So... Well, actually, if you want to vassalize them, might not be the best idea to completely nuke them to the Stone Age, does it? Just realize. I should have thought of that before. So let's send this over to the Ulkat system. Let's blockade them. And just keep it going. Also, neutrals, these are space cows. Yes, space cows. Let's see, automated shipyards. While conducting their surveys of Jumia 3, the combat mercenaries detected the remains of an automated shipyard in space, in orbit. It's at least 1,000 years old and seems to have been subjected to a heavy missile barrage. But one of its manufacturing bays is still in working condition. Science officer J. Drake Free is confident that power can be restored to the shipyard, but it would be a significant project.
Situation log.
That seems pretty cool. We've already left. Well, we'll do that at another time. For now, there's a lot of debris that we really want to lift up in our area. Also, once we kill these void clouds, we can reclaim some of these areas. They are actually within or nearly within our borders. So how are we doing here? One wolf, one future wolf. And with lots of tiles to go for. Okay, but as always, I keep forgetting the time while playing, so we're gonna put a cut in here. We did manage to strip the defenses of one of our opponent's planets, and they have been trying to evade combat. But next episode, we are going to take the fight to Hulfir's core, which might actually be their main planet, considering they are called the Hulfir Consortium. So, hope you'll join me again next time. So for now, thanks for watching and goodbye.